Let me save you hours of time. The Magic Keyboard is the best keyboard for the iPad Pro. Let me share with you 3 reasons why. If you are somebody interested in technology and you're an entrepreneur, then this is the channel for you. I want you to make sure that you take some time to leave down below a comment telling me if you're an iOS user or if you're into Android. Of course, I'm always looking for ideas for videos, so if you want to leave that below in the comments too, that would be amazing. Okay, let's get started. Let's talk about size. Now, the great thing about the keyboard, and I'm talking about today, the Apple Magic Keyboard 2, is that it fits perfectly in any bag that you have. So, as you can see, I have the lovely case that I put it into, and that can fit into my bags. I personally carry leather satchel products. They're perfect, they last me forever, made of pure leather. It fits in my satchel or it fits into my Windsor backpack absolutely perfectly. So the size is absolutely awesome. And when it comes to typing, you have a full-size keyboard and a perfect border going around. So you can actually type using, just as you would normally, completely every space, and it's fast and it works. Now, with that size, they haven't really made any kind of compromises when it comes to connectivity. When I connect my keyboard to my iPad, from turning it off to turning it on, I usually just press the button for caps lock about 4 times, and then when it goes green, and I'm ready to rock and roll. That usually takes about 5 seconds. If you want to connect it to your Mac, then that's even easier. You just connect the lightning cable into your Mac, connect it to your Magic Keyboard 2, and within around 2 seconds it automatically pairs up. It's absolutely awesome. The size is really, really lightweight. So you just put it in, you take it out, and you go. And the great thing about it as well is that you can actually place it on your lap. I usually use it to put on top of a box that actually it came in, and I put it on my lap sometimes when I'm in bed watching telly, and then my actual iPad is slightly to the right, so I don't have a screen directly in front of me, and I can more or less watch TV whilst I'm typing and glance to my right as I'm doing it. It's an incredible setup. I could not recommend it enough. So number 1 is size. It's the perfect size keyboard if you want to carry it around with you or put it on top of your desk and get going. Now, Apple says that the battery life is going to last around a month of use. A month. Imagine if your phone lasted a month. That would be insane. Well, good news, Apple lied. It's not a month. I've got like 2 months and a half out of this thing, and I use it every single day. And the other great thing is, with the original Apple keyboard, the Magic Keyboard 1, you had to have the AA batteries and fit them in. Ugh. Now you can actually have it with the battery, and you have it built into the actual keyboard. So you just connect the lightning cable. So you only need one cable. The one used for your iPhone is the same one used for your lightning cable for your keyboard. And with that lightning cable, you can actually charge it on the go. But remember, you only have to charge it like 6 times a year. That's just amazing. So the battery life is absolutely phenomenal, and it works every time really fast. And on the Apple, the iPad Pro or any other iPad, when you connect it and you sync it, you can just look down and you can see the battery life of your iPad Pro from inside the notification center when you scroll across to the left. And within, if you have a Mac, same thing, it tells you the battery life. Absolutely phenomenal battery life. Let's talk about speed. And when I'm talking about speed, I'm talking about connectivity and usage. Using the keyboard, because it's a full-size keyboard, you will find that it's really natural and organic. The key travel is awesome. It's not like the newer keyboards where they have the butterfly kind of shape and it's really shallow. And it's not the older keyboards either. It's kind of like in between. It's a really nice key travel. And that speed of typing is something that you really will feel and you will use over time. Now, having a keyboard like the Magic Keyboard with your function keys at the top of the keyboard will allow you to very quickly navigate throughout the applications. With your command shift, being able to go across all the different applications and go into them. And of course, from there, you can change the volume up and down. Now, you want to use the emoji keyboard. Well, the eject button on the top right hand corner, if you're in an app or you're using the keyboard, will pop up the keyboard, and from there you can go into emojis, choose the emoji you want to insert, and there it is, it's inside your video. It becomes very, very fast to use your iPad Pro, and it really makes it a pro. The process is already incredible, but with that keyboard, the level of productivity that you will have is insane. This means speed will come if you're doing video editing and something like LumaFusion, which I'm a huge fan of and learning right now, or whether you're doing something like typing, whether you're doing email, or whether you're planning videos on YouTube or planning anything else that you're looking to do. The keyboard will give you speed, and at that size, you're going to be loving every step of the way. Now, that speed is also something that can be even further improved when you use an app, and inside the app and you press the command button, you hold the command button, you're going to get a series of different options to use the keyboard in as shortcuts to quickly do different things. So you will find this to be the absolute best way to quickly use your iPad Pro. And you know what? With time, the iPad Pro is becoming, and the iOS is becoming, the new operating system. But more on that on a future video. We have battery life, incredible, 2 months. Imagine a world where your battery lasts for 2 months. We have speed, and that's going to be something that is absolutely great. And then we have size. The size is so important, guys, because if you have an iPad Pro, you're probably going to be moving, you're going to be out, you're going to be traveling. You want to be able to carry that around with you, whack it in really quickly. I would really strongly recommend the case that I'm using. I'll leave a link below to Amazon where you can get it. It's really inexpensive. I think it's like $10 or $12 or something. It's really, really good, but it protects it really, really well. And it doesn't take up too much space. So it's absolutely, without a doubt, the best keyboard. And you know, it's also half of the price if you want to buy the actual keyboard with the folio keyboard that you get for the iPad Pro. It's a really great quality, and you know, they've been around now for like 3 years, 4 years, so you can actually buy one if you wanted to get one second hand on eBay or on Amazon or Gumtree or other services, and you could probably end up paying something around the lines of about $50 or so. So it's a really, really great keyboard. It's just the keyboard that you need. Now listen, if you agree with what I'm saying, I would love for you to leave a comment below and tell me if you agree, or if you disagree, why do you disagree, and which keyboard would you recommend? I am currently planning the next 3 videos. So if you're really, really into tech and you're currently developing a project, or you're an entrepreneur and you're building your own new startup, your own business, then I want to hear from you below exactly what it is you'd love to see in future videos. And if you have any further requests or any questions, leave the comments below. Thank you very much for watching today, and have a great day.